y'all doing? And welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the Midday News Show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Who's your daddy on STD Friday? What it do? How y'all doing on Willie Williams? Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Midday News. Y'all come on in. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. You have made it round here for a whole nother week. You made it to another Friday, the day that you get to live your best life. Stop following other people's morals, because the things that you don't know that they is doing, the things that they're telling you not to do, they doing it behind closed doors out here in the street. What it do? Say I hit that like on the way in. What's happening? How y'all living? Say the 505 is in the building for these 30 minutes of fiber. Watch 23.6 in your 9. Say, hey, Willie, excuse me. Hey, Willie, STD Friday, the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the middle of 30 minutes of 5. Watch 23.6 in your 9, the 641 by way of the 202 is here for that good noon news. What's happening? Say the 505 is around here. Say happy Friday back at you. Say the Bronx, New York's in this bitch. Say what poppin' past Lake, these 30 minutes of 5. Baltimore's in this bitch. Say, hey, Willie, the Bronx is in here for that 5. You say, hey, chat family, what? How y'all doing this evening? Afternoon. Shout out to everybody who's still on the job, everybody who's on their lunch break. That's what's up. Remember, tell somebody about a player. If you got one of them supervisors, one of them shift leads, one of them ones who believe that they own the company, one of them ones who may believe that you can't never be let go, one of them ones who believe that the business or the company would not function without them, please don't get caught. They gonna tell. They gonna write you up. They gonna give you that verbal. And we do not want to get the verbal warnings, because once you get that first verbal, it all goes downhill from around. Now, the 502 Louisville, Kentucky is in there. What happened? Happy STD Friday. The 334 Gun Monkey Town is in the 334 Gun Monkey Town is up in here for STD Friday. Say the 904 up in there. What happened? Happy STD Friday. Say the 30216 Flowvilla, Georgia in the building. Ready for that 5 pounds. I'm finna try to bring it, because, boy, we got some churn. Willie! But they just kids. Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out to all the kids who get charged as adults. We make them adults after they do something. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about this right here. I've been saying something about it a really, really long time. Shout out to Brooklyn Strong in the house. The 202 was checking in for the noon news. He said it was a shot. Say it was a shot. Ben, say much love, Willie, get the bag, bro. What's happening? Say the 228 is checking in. What's up, Pastor Players, partners, playettes? He said we right on time for that 30 minutes of 5. Say hit that thumbs up on the way in. Sit down and don't touch nothing. I'm trying to tell you something. Same thing that your mama used to tell you out here in the street. That's what's up. Look here. Let's try to get the likes up. Y'all, let's try to get the likes up. We be asking for 500. It helps out the algorithm, as I have to keep telling adults who get peed in and adults who do the peeing. We need some thumbs up around here. Listen, y'all, I need sponsors. We got thumbs up, we got PayPal, we got Cash App, we got Super Chat. If Payday around here and they got their screen. Listen, shout out to everybody who is happy that it's Payday. Shout out to everybody who is happy that it's Payday, but you got to give the majority of your paycheck to other people. Do y'all know that we go to work and we have to wait like a week to 2 weeks? Some people get paid once a month. It used to be state employees in certain counties and states and stuff like that right there. But state employees used to get paid once a month. I do not know if that's still going on, but that's what's up. Say New Orleans in the building. What's happening? He say, Willie, can I call that a bro? I believe that you can, but look here. We work. We wait to get paid. When we get paid, we got to immediately send that money off. Immediately send that money off, and we have been programmed and raised that this is the way to do it. There's no other way to do it. That's how we was raised. There was no other way to do it. We worked so hard to be a part of that program. Now, everybody need to work. Everybody need to make some type of income. We need income to succeed out here in these streets. But a lot of people is not even trying to change that one dynamic of working and then get paid once a week. Working and then get paid twice a week and or once a month. And then send all your money out. We don't want to change the dynamic. Well, some folk, the majority of folks don't want to change that dynamic because they're comfortable with that dynamic. And if you're comfortable, continue to do what you're doing. Who am I? I am just Willie Williams right here in these streets. STD Friday, we popping. Listen, y'all go ahead on and get it in. We do not protect ourselves. Anybody walking around here, anybody that purchased something, if you purchase anything to protect yourself that is against the law, that is a felony, somebody need to drop a molly and a fentanyl and a baby and a body in your trunk and call law enforcement so you can get the proper instructions that you may need over the weekend when you is at the resort. Somebody need to talk to you. Your daddy didn't talk to you. Your mama them didn't talk to you. Your mama boyfriends didn't talk to you. Your daddy girlfriends ain't told you about STD Friday around here. I am the only one told you about STD Friday. You live your best life. Don't worry about the STDs. That's petty. You know what I'm saying? We got medication for every goddamn thing. Listen, you get it in the day. By tomorrow, by 5 and 6 in the morning, it's time to go around into that place that is open 24 hours, which is called the emergency room. And if you really got some things to do, if you go around by 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, cool, bam. But you have an appointment around 10 or something like that. When you go in there, you probably want to tell them that you're having chest pains. Chest pains, they at least gonna put the thing on to check your blood pressure and stuff like that. It get the ball rolling and it gets you ahead of the line for those people who did not participate in STD Friday. You can jump ahead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They gonna ask you personal questions. Have you been snouting? You know what I'm saying? Do you snout clean or do you snout cut? Do you snout clean or do you snout cut out here in the street? And according to what you snout, they could possibly tell you, well, this is why you're around here, or not. But just tell them, no. I have drained and these hair bumps done popped up. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that right there. And they're going on and prescribe you something. Remember, don't take all the prescription. Out here in these streets, we never know when they're going to close down the hospitals in your city. And if you want to continue to be a part of STD Friday, you got to keep some of that dope, that medication. You need to keep some medication so you can continue doing your thing. You say, do pregnancy count as an STD? I say, kill that baby on STD Friday because we do not get pregnant on STD Friday. You get pregnant from Saturday through Thursday. You don't get pregnant on STD Friday because then you is destroying STD Fridays. What is you around here for? What is you around here for? You already get pregnant 6 days a week. Why do we need to get pregnant on STD Fridays? Think it through. I'm just saying something. Y'all, I'm glad that y'all right here, man. Look at me. Let's go on and get into it. Shout out to everybody who was in holy matrimony, everybody who was in divorce, everybody who went wrong down there and signed them papers and didn't read the laws of the land in your city, in your state, in your municipality. My condolences. My condolences. And shout out to everybody who is trying to separate and divide. Go back around there, talk to your master, and then they will determine whether you get a divorce or not. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak to them to see if I can separate and divide, legally. I done told y'all when one person want to break up, the other one don't want to break up. If you don't believe me, just watch. They say, hold on. Let me make sure I can read it. A divorce leads to a man being shot. I'm going to repeat that because y'all thought that a baby was the victim. No, a divorce leads to a man being shot in front of his ex-wife. Look at this.
We have breaking news. Deputies say a man was shot and killed during an argument with his ex-wife. It is the third deadly case involving domestic violence just today. Eyewitness News' Nick Notario joins us with the very latest on this case. Hi there, Nick.
Hey, Nick. What's up?
Hi there, Myra. Yeah, we just got here moments ago, and Sheriff Ed Gonzalez tweeting out the details not too long ago. Here's what we know up in northwest Harris County right now. They says an ex-husband showed up to a residence where there were people inside, including the ex-wife, and there was, according to Sheriff Gonzalez, an argument over property between the two. A fight ensued between the ex-husband and a male, and that's when one of the men got a pistol and shot the ex-husband. He later died from his injuries. Now, this is the fourth person that has died from a domestic dispute in less than 24 hours in Harris County. And
that's what's up. Listen, shout out to Harris County. Shout out to Harris County because y'all is really showing y'all love out here in these streets for one another. Keep doing y'all.
We discovered there are really disturbing numbers and trends when it comes to domestic violence situations here locally. This was the latest domestic violence homicide investigation in Harris County. In the northwest part of the county, deputies were called to this complex around noon.
When they arrived, a 22-year-old female had been shot one time by a male who had forced his way inside the residence.
A male who wasn't a stranger to the female victim.
That male was an ex-boyfriend. They were separated and had been so for a while. Domestic violence that deputies say they're seeing a lot more of. We've had an influx of a lot of domestic related this year. We've had a tremendous amount this year.
The Texas Council on Family Violence's recent report gives some insight into how bad it's getting. What it shows is statewide domestic violence homicides dropped last year, but in Harris County, which leads the state, it rose by 9.
Good. Because we're doing better. We're doing better. What we promote around here is show your love. Show that you really care about somebody. Now, that means we went around there about some property. Now, that means that it's about money. Somebody wasn't trying to talk.
The statewide homicide numbers...
They couldn't come to a resolution. They couldn't do it. Go ahead.
But the organization says domestic violence is getting worse. The number of family violence incidents law enforcement dealt with statewide has climbed since 2019.
Is it domestic violence getting worse, or is just being recorded more because people is coming up dead?
They've also seen a disturbing trend with how domestic violence homicides are being committed. Homicides with a gun rose from 67% in 2020 to 75% last year. If you suspect someone is in a violent relationship, experts say hold the aggressor accountable, offer words of encouragement. It's also important to believe someone, and if they don't seek help right away, it's okay.
Listen. Do y'all know why they just said if they don't seek help right away, it's okay? Do you know who they're speaking to or who he's speaking to when he say that? He's speaking to females. That's who he's speaking to. He's speaking to females because they always is in these domestic love relationships, and when shit goes south, he been beating on me for years, but it just stayed. What is we talking about? Go ahead.
7% in 2020 to 75%
watch
last year. If you suspect someone is in a violent relationship, experts say hold the aggressor accountable.
Hold the aggressor accountable. Let me tell y'all something. Don't listen to the news. Do not listen to the news. Let me explain to you why. Mind your business. Your mama them told you that when you was a child. Mind your damn business. Say hold people accountable. So what he's still trying to tell you, and really he's talking to men here. He's talking to men as far as hold people accountable. Typically, men will hold other men accountable for being in a domestic situation with their kinfolk, right? We get in our kinfolk business and mess around and end up with a picture on t-shirt, socks, shot, stabbed, in the hospital, beat up, and all that fly stuff right there because we don't mind our damn business. Players, don't listen to this. Females have a better chance of trying to hold somebody else accountable for being domestic lovers and stuff like that right now. You know what I'm saying? Say offer encouragement. Yeah. Don't whoop her today. Like don't whoop around everybody. You know what I'm saying? Don't show your love around everybody. Wait till you get behind closed doors. Well, we can't see. I guess that's encouragement. Believe the victim. I think that's really for women right there. Hell, that's for men telling us to believe the women. Just in my mind, because typically that's how people be out here talking when it comes down to believing someone. The majority of people do not believe that men is in domestic love relationships and the female is the aggressor. Why don't we start saying that? Believe all men. Ooh, that's a t-shirt. Believe all men.
For words of encouragement, it's also important to believe someone, and if they don't seek help right away, it's okay.
It's okay. It's all right if y'all don't try to reach out. Hold on. I got to write this. I got to write this down. Y'all, let's get the numbers up early. Say, believe all men. Ooh, I got to do that.
An issue law enforcement is trying to deal with as well.
We've tried doing more and more as far as intervention type deals and domestic prevention. But it's something that unfortunately we do have to deal with.
The only domestic prevention is people can't never get together in a relationship. That's the only way.
To cut down the number of scenes like this, advocates say families need more resources, new policies in Austin, and educating not just victims, but the community about this growing issue.
It's saying to make a decline, families need more what?
Advocates say families need more resources.
Families need more resources of how not to get knocked off. Your number one resource out here to help with domestic love is the Willie Williams Show. I am the only one who's going to tell you the truth. The truth. This is just love. This is all it is, just love. You chose it. You picked the people. Male and female, we pick the people, and then when we get into something, it's a problem, whatever. But we stay because we in love. Say they need Willie and insurance. I'm trying to tell you something out here.
New policies in Austin and educating not just victims, but the community about this growing issue.
Because all I do around here is be trying to educate.
Nick Notario, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
That's what's up, Nick Notario. Appreciate that right there. Hey, listen. If y'all have domestic love problems, you all can reach out to a player at email the wwshow2@gmail.com, and we can figure it out together. I can help. Believe in me, I really can help. I done been through some stuff because I've been jumped on. Out here in these streets. How you think that I know that I like be choked sometimes? You know what I'm saying? By mistake on purpose. Yeah, I'm sick of you. And I just be smiling with your little bit of short self. I'ma kill you. It'd be so cute. But look here. Moving right along. Y'all, go on and get to the main event. Which one did I had done said I need to go on and do first? Was it the minute 45? Yeah. This one right here. Listen. I do understand that a lot of people ain't ready to die. I do get it. Like you weren't ready for your significant other or your ex-significant other to knock you off because you had things to do. You in debt, you got bills to pay and stuff like that right there. You know what I'm saying? You had a meeting tomorrow or something, you just really want to make it, but the person who just took you off earth did not care about your meetings and your responsibilities out in the community. I do understand these type of things, but our problem is we going into relationships blind. We're going into relationships with a false expectation. We're going into these relationships with screwed up belief systems. That's just a fact. Males go into relationships not knowing how to, if at the first sign of things wrong, at the first sign of what we would say disrespect or any type of violence, we don't cut it off immediately. Men have more of a problem with cutting a chick off It's harder for men to cut chicks off than it is for females to cut dudes off. For the simple fact is it's harder for us to get chicks. It's easy for women to get players out here in these streets because we trying to get them. They're not always trying to get us. We always trying to get them. That's one of the biggest problems. But we'll get into that right there. Let's go ahead on and get into the main event real quick. And we got some more stuff after this. Y'all, we trying to get to 500, and we'll do some more stuff after this. But here we go. Let's go ahead on and get into it. Wait. Shout out to Brian for the $20 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Hold on. Got another one. Shout out to Elizabeth for the $20 cash app. Say happy STD Friday holiday version. Love. I appreciate that right there. Much love to you. Thank you. Y'all, let's go on and get into it. A 10-year-old kills his mom over VR video game system, and waking him up early is what they saying out here in these streets. Remember, they just children.
Tonight, chilling new details of a 10-year-old Milwaukee boy opening fire, killing his mother at close range. 12 News is not naming the boy due to his age, but new court documents reveal the boy opened fire because his mom wouldn't buy him something on Amazon, and that he purchased a virtual reality headset from her Amazon account the day after she died. The deadly shooting happened Monday at the boy's home near 87th and Hemlock on the northwest side of the city. Police initially ruled the shooting accidental, but the criminal complaint says the 10-year-old's family called police with serious concerns the next day. The boy's sister telling detectives, quote, "He has had rage issues all of his life. He becomes very angry and acts out," adding that he had been seeing a therapist. And when police questioned the boy a second time, they say he told them the shooting wasn't accidental and that he was mad at his mother because she woke him up early that morning. According to this complaint, police say the boy told them he took his mother's keys and grabbed the gun from a lockbox, then went down to the basement to confront his mother while she was doing laundry. The boy told investigators he only meant to scare his mother by shooting at the wall, instead admitted that he shot her in the face and that he knew guns can kill people. No one answered the door at the family's home Thursday. The complaint says the boy's grandmother said he told her, quote, "I'm sorry for killing my mom," then asked if his Amazon package had arrived.
Well, Hillary, tonight, what's next for this boy?
Well, Patrick, he is charged as an adult. He's due back in court next week, and if convicted, could face 60 years in prison. Meanwhile, his mother's funeral is set for Friday.
Hillary Mintz reporting live tonight.
Shout out to the mom. Shout out to the mom, because if the funeral is Friday, mama had insurance. See, that's how that works. Insurance is really, really important. That's how that works. You have insurance, we can go ahead on and get rid of you real quick. Shout out to Stevie J for the $2 super chat. He said, gotta watch your 12 with these bad kids. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you. We gotta stop looking at them as they just kids. They just kids. I like what you had on road here. Say it'd be funny that the mom already bought it just for Christmas, but he didn't even know. That's a beautiful statement. That's a beautiful statement. What if she already bought it, but she don't want to give it to him right now? He done knocked his mama off. He love his mama though. Run it back.
Tonight, chilling new details of a 10-year-old Milwaukee boy opening fire, killing his mother at close range. 12 News is not naming the boy due to his age, but new court documents reveal the boy opened fire because his mom wouldn't buy him something on Amazon, and that he purchased a virtual reality headset from her Amazon account the day after she died.
We got to think about it. He says the Amazon account okay. Damn it, did he harm the account? Think about it, y'all. Do y'all understand that nowadays our children know about ordering online and things of that nature, and they may come to us to order some things because they see stuff on the internet and they be wanting it, so they come to us. To all us parents, and I know that a lot of y'all are thinking about this right here, right now. My child just asked me for something yesterday on Amazon. Watch my, back. You know what I'm saying? Say, Willie, do we get to go to the funeral? they might give him a furlough or something early. I don't need much, no. But look. When I tell you, you better watch your back. You better watch your back out here. The things that they're able to see, and they seeing what other kids are doing. Other kids is disrespecting parents and all that fly stuff right there. The children is asking for stuff, and then they is TikToking and recording and cussing their parents out because their parents didn't get it, and they probably be saying, I should go up there and kill her. These children is learning from the internet. Shout out to Stevie for the $2 super chat. Say a 60 bids. Say if he was white, it'll be different.
The deadly shooting happened Monday at the boys' home near 87th and Hemlock on the northwest side of the city. Police initially ruled the shooting accidental, but the criminal complaint says the 10-year-old's family called police with serious concerns the next day.
Do y'all understand that they're not releasing his name, but we're going to charge him as an adult? Y'all typically would, whenever there's an adult being charged as an adult, we release the adult name, right? So the child now is an adult. We should get his name.
The boy's sister telling detectives, quote, he has had rage issues all of his life.
Stop. Your sister say he had rage issues all of his life. You mean for the whole 10? Where the dad at? Is that why he had rage issues and he becomes very, very angry and acts out?
Becomes very angry and acts out, adding that he had been seeing a therapist. And when
he been seeing a whole therapist. Is the therapist a good therapist? Did the therapist get down to the nitty-gritty? Or did the therapist not try to solve a problem just to keep a client? We don't know. We don't know. Black fathers matter.
And police questioned the boy a second time. They say he told them the shooting wasn't accidental and that he was mad at his mother because she woke him up early that morning.
Listen. A lot of y'all waking your children up early on Sundays to go to church. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of y'all waking y'all children up early on the weekend to clean your house. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of y'all waking y'all children up early because they got school. Got school and they need a video game. Shout out to the Fitson for the $2 super chat. Say my son's therapist is Lucille, aka my belt. Say GMFU. That's what's
According to this complaint, police say the boy told them he took his mother's keys and grabbed the gun from a lockbox, then went down to the basement to confront his mother while she was doing laundry.
Imagine your child confronting you about you not buying them nuts with that fire in hand. Shout out to Stevie for the $2 super chat. So the kid is mentally ill. There you go. Damn it, that's a mental problem. Ooh. Slow me down. Well, no, because they said that the child has always, the sister said that the child has always had these type of problems, stuff like that right now, because I was almost finna place it on, well, what if it was about that thing that they told us that we need to go on and get out here in the street to live? I thought about it. Shout out to Lundy for the $2 super chat. He say he white, no pic, no name, and the mom had a gun saved. No. He ain't white. I got it. I put it up on the thumbnail. He ain't white. This the picture that's on the internet. Shout out to Stevie for the $2 super chat. He say, London, start with the BS.
The boy told investigators he only meant to scare his mother by shooting at the wall.
He was going to shoot at the wall. What did he think was going to happen after he shot at the wall and then shoot his mama? Did he think if I shoot at her, she'll buy the VR for me? Yeah, no. Shout out to Esther for the $20 cash out. You say, well, let's do it then. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there.
Instead admitted that he shot her in the face and that he knew guns can kill people.
He knew it. So listen. He knew guns could kill people. So in the future, when it's time for trial, they can't say, well, he don't have the understanding of right and wrong. He don't have the understanding of right and wrong. Remember that now. Believe in me, they're going to try some months from now. Well, We had him tested and psych evaled and all of that stuff right there, and we came to the conclusion that he should not stand trial because he don't have an understanding of right and wrong. He just told us that he do. We just got to remember the story. Shout out to Sean for the $5 cash out. Say reverse abortion.
No one answered the door at the family's home Thursday. The complaint says the boy's grandmother said he told her, quote, "I'm sorry for killing my mom," then asked if his Amazon package had arrived.
Boy, that's fire right there. I just knocked the old girl off, but hey, Gramps. Did you get that package? Did Amazon drop my package off? And if they did, make sure that don't nobody steal it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $2 super chat. You say, wait, was mom a rapper? Could be. Shout out to London for the $5 cash out. You say, so did he get to go? Do he get to go to the funeral? They should let him go to the funeral. They really should let him go to the funeral. Imagine that conversation as a grandmother. Because you just knocked her daughter off. And then you're going to ask her about an Amazon package. Now we may look at that as he's crazy. He's mentally ill. Or maybe he don't care about his mama like people say that you should care about your mother. Because one thing that people really don't understand, people don't care about people the way that y'all really think that we care about people. It's just out in the opening, we speak as if we really care about people. Behind closed doors, we really, really don't. But society tells us, oh, we're supposed to love this person and love that person. You know, like people tell us that we're supposed to love our kids. You supposed to love what you created. Who making up these rules about love? In the animal kingdom, they don't love their kids or their cubs and pups. They don't. They just protect until they get out on their own, and then they're on their own. There's no love or something like that. Well, not all animals.
Well, Hillary, tonight, what's next for this boy?
Well, Patrick, he is charged as an adult. He's due back in court.
Say he his daddy baby. There you go.
Next week, and if convicted, could face 60 years in prison. Meanwhile, his mother...
Y'all gonna lock him up 60 years for killing his mama. We always talk about like the max that it can be, knowing he ain't gonna get no more than 5 years.
There's funeral is set for Friday.
He may get the 8 years in juvenile, and even though he will be charged as an adult, they still will have to put him in a juvenile facility for 8 years. And then once turned 21, they'll probably give him another 4-5 years. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You say, can they charge a 10-year-old as an adult legally? Oh, yeah. My problem is you can charge me, you can make me an adult when it suits you. That's the real problem. Shout out to Sonic24 for showing support, becoming a member. I appreciate that right there. Anybody else would like to join around here in these streets? The join button is up under what you're watching right now. I do understand if you got an Apple product. Some people say that you can. Some people say that you can't join through Apple. So you got to get to a real computer or an Android out here in these streets. I appreciate the one. Thank you. You say juvenile life is him being locked up until he's 21. Yes, you're right about that right there.
Hillary Mintz reporting live tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Since we got that one there out of the way, let's go to the next one.
First at 5, disturbing new details. A 10-year-old boy charged with killing his own mother.
Police say he told investigators he pulled the trigger because he was mad she wouldn't let him buy something online. Let's get right to Steve Shamraz, anchoring our coverage live in Wauwatosa tonight from the Juvenile Justice Center.
I want to stop it right now. Y'all listen to me. This should hit home for everybody who have children. You want to know why? Because we've told our children no on a lot of things. We may tell our child no about something every day. No, you can't do that. No, you can't eat that. No, you can't go here. No, you can't go play with your friends. No, you can't talk to this person. No, you can't be on your phone. It's time for bed. No, 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 you can't skip a bath. You know what I'm saying? We tell our children no on a daily. So like it really, really should hit home. Said 472 people watching, 225 with the thumbs up. Y'all, we need some more thumbs up, man. Listen, thumbs up do not mean that you like it. Thumbs up do not mean that you like the show. No. No. It's just for the algorithm to let other people know that you is watching so we can bring other people in. We're trying to get the numbers up. You say social media is poisoning our kids. Absolutely correct.
Where the young accused shooter
say you better stop telling the children no.
Is in custody, Steve.
Yeah, Katie, the alleged killer here, again, only 10 years old, but facing homicide charges in adult court. That child is being held here at the Juvenile Justice Center, where he's awaiting an appearance next week before a judge. We're going to bring my colleague Uba Ali in now. And Uba, you have been going through the details of what happened in some of the court documents in this case today.
Yeah, Steve, and the details are very alarming. The complaint describes the very moment that child went into his mother's gun lock box and decided to take the gun out.
Watch this. Hold on. Oh, wait. Damn it, I took the screen down. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me bag it up so y'all can see her when she come in.
Ali in now. And Uba, you have been going through the details of what happened in some of the court documents in this case today.
Yeah, Steve, and the details are very alarming. The complaint describes the very moment that child went into his mother's gun lock box and decided to take the gun out.
They tell us, they preach to us, in the great United States of America, you need to have your guns locked away in a lock box and all that fly stuff right there. Guess what the 10-year-old did? Went into a responsible gun owner's safe, lock box, and grabbed the firearm. This should also raise red flags in your own household. It should, but it probably won't. You say child in adult court is an oxymoron. I'm trying to tell you. Don't make no sense.
It's still a surprise when there's a shooting around. Usually it's a quiet neighborhood.
Steve Frisch has lived near 87th and Hemlock for more than 2 decades. His quiet neighborhood was shaken up last week after police say a 10-year-old boy killed his mother. Frisch described the family as average.
He just asked me how I'm doing and stuff like that.
According to a criminal complaint, the boy originally told police he accidentally shot his mom when he was twirling the gun, but the next day the family called police with serious concerns. They say the boy told his aunt he was actually aiming the gun at his mother.
Shout out to Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. He say, Willie, did the young girl who shot and killed the woman who was fighting her mama get tried as an adult? Damn it, that happened in Orlando. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that's what people was talking about that was wrong. How is they gonna charge a 10-year-old as an adult when she was protecting her mama? Remember that right there? So because a lot of people did the video say that they want to charge her as an adult and all this right here when she went in her mama purse that her mama gave her and popped somebody. I do believe that they did or are going to try that child as an adult.
According to detectives, the boy said he got the gun because he was mad at his mom for waking him up at 6 in the morning and that she would not allow him to order a virtual reality headset from Amazon.
So she woke him up at 6 and she messed up twice. She woke him up early, and then when he wanted to order the thing on Amazon, she was like, no. Ooh, say auntie told the truth. Say sit you free, and he spilled the beans on himself.
Police say the boy told them he got the gun by taking his mom's keys to the gun safe. He says he took up a shooting stance and that he wanted to shoot the wall to scare her, but she walked in front of him.
He took a shooting stance. Mama! Oculus or off Earth? Shout out to Stevie for the $2 super chat. He said, y'all get them cheap ass iPhone.
He told the police the boy had, quote, rage issues all his life.
Rage issues all his life. So, got to ask the question, how long has he been getting help and or therapy for these rage issues? And I'm going to tell you one of the biggest problems with his rage issues, and I don't even know him. Watch this, watch. Hashtag no daddy. Hashtag no daddy. In none of these stories are they speaking about father, daddy, male. Nope. Shout out to LeVars for the $1 cash out. Say free double stack at Wendy's cause score 4 goals. That's what's up. I appreciate that right now. Look.
And at 4 years old, picked up a puppy by its tail and swung it around until it whined in pain. The criminal complaint states that 6 months ago, the 10-year-old filled a balloon with flammable liquid and set it on fire, which caused a sectional and carpet in their home to catch fire.
Y'all heard that? He put flammable liquids in a balloon and then it busts like a Molotov cocktail. Set some stuff on fire. Watch this. She ain't give him to the daddy. You know, it's certain things that kids can do that then we can finally become fathers because they can't handle the child after a while and then they want to give you the boy. Notice something, they never want to give the daughters. They always want to give the boys that they can't control. But the daughters that they can't control, they just put them out. That's what's up, good mamas. Shout out to Yvette for the $15 cash out. Say for a little weekend help. I appreciate that right there. Y'all been just working my butt off around here. Here we go.
A sibling told police the 10-year-old was meeting with a therapist who gave him a concerning diagnosis that led his mother to place cameras inside their home.
You mean to tell me the therapist gave concerning diagnosis that led his mama to put cameras in? I wonder what those diagnoses was for the mother to have to install cameras in the house. And in my mind, if you have to install candles in your house because your child just got a concerning diagnosis, maybe the child should not be in the house with you. If I was told by a therapist that you may want to install some cameras in here, your child doing some things out here in the goddamn street, that child got to go. No, Willie, but it's your child, it's your baby. No, my life come before yours. Nope. Especially when you tell me what the concern is. Say, around here at the Willie Show, we don't pretend to care around here. I'm trying to tell you.
Cameras were unplugged 2 weeks ago.
He unplugged the camera 2 weeks ago. Let me explain something to you. What? And remember, he has a sister there, too. The cameras was unplugged 2 weeks ago. How they know that? How did they know that the cameras was unplugged 2 weeks ago? Unless the only way that they found out that the cameras was unplugged, because certain camera systems, it records and it keeps dated, and until you delete everything, it will keep the last recording up. So that's probably like the only way that they found out that it was unplugged or disconnected from Wi-Fi or something like that right there. Because in my mind, if the mother knew it was disconnected 2 weeks ago. Wait a minute. It was disconnected 2 weeks prior. So that means that the mother every day was not watching the videos. Because if she was watching them at least every day or every other day or every 3 to 4 days or something like that, she would have noticed that it was disconnected. Shout out to Big Moochie for the 199 super chat. It says, so now they're going to use mental illness on the boy. Absolutely correct. Yeah, it ain't his fault. Hell, was he on medication? Was he taking it?
Family member told police, quote, they felt bad for not stepping in earlier because they knew that eventually something bad was going to happen.
Stop. Who felt bad?
Cameras inside their home. The cameras were unplugged 2 weeks ago. A family member told police, quote, they felt bad for not stepping in earlier because they knew that eventually something bad was going to happen.
So this boy was really a problem. If family members saw that this boy was really a problem, or mother has had discussions with family members about the child behavior and things of that nature, hell, the family member probably did try. But as good parents be saying, you can't tell me about my baby. Don't tell me how to raise my kids. She could have been one of them. We don't know. And once you tell me that right there, it could be years down the line. One thing that I will not say, damn, I wish I could have stepped in to help. No, you told me to let you raise them. You wanted to raise them the way that you want to raise them. Whatever happens, happens, right?
This morning, we asked Mayor Kevlar Johnson about the charges the 10-year-old is facing.
Anytime there's violence that happens in Milwaukee, whether it's committed by somebody who's 10 years old or much older than that, that gives me pause. I don't want to see anybody hurt or lose their lives in the city. In this particular case, I don't have the details just yet. This is something that is just coming to my attention just this morning.
He say his family didn't say that he liked to dance and play basketball. They knew he was troubled in. That's a good point. That's a good point. If family members don't come out and speak about what the child liked, that's deep. That's deep.
Bond of $50,000 was
$50,000. Let's see who loved the 10-year-old.
That for the 10-year-old will remain at this Justice Juvenile Facility, Steve. And according to detectives, that 10-year-old did admit to them that he knew a gun could kill. That 10-year-old is now being charged, like you said, as an adult with first-degree reckless homicide.
So much going on with that young boy in that home, Willie. Thanks for walking us.
So much going on with that young boy in that home. In my mind, he just told us something without telling us something. Maybe it's some information that they can't release at this moment. Just in my mind, because they be trying to hide things and like wait until later on and then add up some other stuff like that. There was possible problems inside the house that boy was dealing with that has been having him mentally disturbed, as folk gonna say out here in these streets. We're having him with challenges that he had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a reason. There is a reason for him to have been destructive and seeing a therapist. There's always reason. Let's go ahead on and get to the last one real quick. Here we go.
Still surprised when there's a shooting around Julie's quiet neighborhood.
Steve Frisch has lived near 87th and Hemlock for more than 2 decades. His quiet neighborhood was shaken up last week after police say a 10-year-old boy killed his mother. Frisch described the family as average.
Oh, I like that. Say, did his mom use drugs while pregnant?
He just asked me how I'm doing and stuff like that.
According to a criminal complaint, the boy originally told police he accidentally shot his mom when he was twirling the gun, but the next day, the family called police with serious concerns. They say the boy told his aunt he was actually aiming the gun at his mother. According to detectives, the boy said he got the gun because he was mad at his mom for waking him up at 6 in the morning. And
shout out to Swaggy did for the $1 cash. Say he the reason she had the gun, Pastor. Oh, that's a good point. I ain't even think about that.
That she would not allow him to order a virtual reality headset from Amazon. Police say the boy told them he got the gun by taking his mom's keys to the gun safe. He says he took up a shooting stance and that he wanted to shoot the wall to scare her. But
you say, Willie, the first incident at age 4 should have taken him out of the house. I'm trying to tell you something. Don't trust the insurance.
She walked in front of him. Family told the police the boy had, quote, rage issues all his life, and at 4 years old picked up a puppy by its tail and swung it around until it whined in pain.
He hurt the little puppy.
At 4 years old,
he hurt the damn puppy. Shit, that means he should have been arrested then. Peter should have been called out there. Homicide here got this thing. Should have been called out there. At the age of 4, say he picked up his puppy by the tail, swinging the puppy around until it whined in pain. Now they say if you do something like this to hurt animals, then you have rage issues. My thing that ain't always true. Just in my opinion, that's not always true. People is curious. Kids is curious. Adults is curious. That's why we hunch raw. A child is liable to do something to a pet or an animal and don't think about it either which way. They just want to see what they do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michael for the $5 super chat. You say, what happened to whooping your kids if you don't? They to you or they do you. Yeah. Yeah, see, but people, I don't want to raise my kids how I was raised because I got beatings and I don't want to beat my kids, and you shouldn't have to spare the rod to spoil the child. I don't believe in physical assault when it comes down to the children. Shout out to me for being in Florida. Yeah. Stay in your ground state, bust a bitch, go home state, please don't run up, win fit for our life state right here in these streets, and the corporal punishment state. We believe in, pat them on the bottom. That's how us good parents do. We pat them on the bottom. Yeah. That's what we supposed to say when we out in public. Go ahead.
Picked up a puppy by its tail and swung it around until it whined in pain.
But did the puppy die, though? Yeah. Fathers are important. Shout out to Poodle for the $2 super chat. He say, Willie, this little boy is the Black Michael Myers.
The criminal complaint states that 6 months ago, the 10-year-old filled a balloon with flammable liquid and set it on fire, which caused a sectional and carpet
to catch on fire. That was 6 months ago. While he was 10, he saw the balloon with flammable liquids. What mama you know? What mama you know is going to keep you in her house? You done put flammables in a balloon and burnt up her sectional and her carpet. We had to sit on the plastic when we was coming up. What did we do? Oh, so we can just burn it now and stay in the house? No chastisement? Like, he didn't have to go to the hospital or nothing. No. Say, Willie, harming animals at a young age is one of the signs of a serial killer. Oh, Jesus. We got to watch out. We got to really, really be careful. He say, when did the 10-year-old start running the adults? Damn it, they run the yard out here in these streets. Ever since they went to changing laws, in my mind, when the children can divorce parents and all that dumb stuff.
In their home to catch fire. A sibling told police the 10-year-old was meeting with a therapist who gave him a concerning diagnosis that led his mother to place cameras inside their home. The cameras were unplugged 2 weeks ago.
And do y'all know that we would not be able to find out what happened with the therapist? What the therapist and the child talked about, because what is called privileged information and doctor-patient's confidentiality. But I do believe, as a therapist, if there's some dangerous things that this person speaks about doing, especially doing to others and or to themselves, I do believe that doctors is supposed to report that type of stuff. I do believe that. I could be wrong. Somebody educate me.
A family member told police, quote, they felt bad for not stepping in earlier because they knew that eventually something bad was going to happen.
We always feel bad that we didn't step in when we were psychics, because the family members say that they knew that something was going to happen, so we psychic. And you still ain't step in. So your psychicism or your psychinism don't work out here in these streets. We be lying. Listen, it's a 50-50 chance that something gonna happen bad. It's 50-50 chance that something gonna happen good. Shout out to Mario for the $10 super chat. He say, children of black single mamas gotta love.
This morning, we asked Mayor Kevlar Johnson about the charges the 10-year-old is facing.
And he said, Willie, you are correct. I had a teachable moment with my 6-year-old. I had a teachable moment with my 6-year-old and had a CYS at my effing door. Oh, that child protective service. They gonna come around there. If CPS or DPC or whoever come around to your house concerned about your children, please tell them that they can take your baby. No. Take them, because y'all really concerned. Take the child. He said, my therapist told me to count to 100 when I get mad, laugh out loud. Don't work, trying to tell you.
Time there's violence that happens in Milwaukee, whether it's committed by somebody who's 10 years old or much older than that, that gives me pause. I don't want to see anybody.
They say the mayor's Kevin Hart, bro. Y'all right.
Hurt or lose their lives in the city. In this particular case, I don't have the details just yet. This is something that is just coming to my attention just this morning.
Then you ain't got enough information to be talking right now. Then we need information. That's all they got. Shout out to Michael for the $5 super chat. He said, if you know your kids got something wrong with them in activities where they have the problem in. Say, if you know your kids got something wrong with them, put them in activities where they have the problem in. Oh, that makes some sense. That make a lot of that damn sense. But no, ain't nothing wrong with my baby. He just misses daddy. He just acting out. He must want me to spank that butt the way he acting instead of trying to get help. But this good mother tried to get him some help. The good mother tried to get him some help. Now, should he be charged as an adult? And I will always say, no, you shouldn't be charged as an adult just due to the fact you can't do adult stuff. In my mind, if you can't do adult stuff, how can you be charged as an adult? When it's something that we deem a crime, something heinous and all that stuff right there. Killing somebody. Again, these same so-called children, well, they can pick their sex. They can decide to transition. They can decide to get the surgeries and all that fly stuff as a child too. But you can't like rent nothing. You can't work nowhere. You know, you can't go to the military. You can't get credit cards. You can't sign legal documents and all that fly stuff right there. So you can't even participate in society as an adult, but you're going to charge me as an adult. Say, Willie, is there an island you can ship these little crazy motherfuckers to? Out here in these streets, but they'll be complaining, it's inhumane, they just kids. You can't just ship them out there without proper guidance and stuff. Well, hell, if we ship them to an island, one thing about it, they'll learn real quick that it was better at your house. Really quick, you will learn my house was not so bad. My parents was not so bad. So he acted as an adult. Okay, remember that now. I'm with you. All right. Let's take that. He acted as an adult. Then, if anytime you act, so we deem like killing and murdering and all that stuff a adult action. Okay, cool. So when we find them with some cigarettes, when we find them drinking liquor, we should be okay with that also because they're doing something that adults typically do. Right. They should be able to get jobs. If they out there working, they should be able to file their own taxes. You know, because like they may be doing yards and stuff like that right there. They should be paid for their work, right? So they should be able to file taxes at their age, even though we know that they can't file taxes at that age because they're not old enough to file taxes at their age, according to the law. If we just gonna deem it as an adult action, they should be able to do everything that adults do. They should be able to do everything that adults do. That's all that I'm saying. We should not just dictate or just put the adult thing on them when they commit a crime. That's a I really do think that that's a real problem out here in these streets, y'all. But listen, watch your churn. Protect yourself from your churn. Don't let your churn run the household. And when you tell your churn no, look at him. You better pay attention when you tell your churn no. I'm trying to explain it. Shout out to Prophet Made for the $2 cash out. Say that Granny fooled him into a fake confession. Ooh, you might got a good point. He was also speaking without legal representation. Shout out to Mario for the $2 super chat. He say maybe he killed her because she ran the daddy off. You might got a point. That probably what sparked the problem. Shout out to Judah Kicks for the $5 super chat. Say a 14-year-old girl hunching adults is acting like adults also. I'm so glad you said that. I didn't even want to go with the sex part. They say he took his mom out. He needs to be punished. We're not saying that he should not be punished. We're not saying he shouldn't be punished. I'm saying you shouldn't charge a child as an adult. Just remember, I don't think it makes sense and I don't think that it's fair. I was going to go with the sexual thing. Watch this. Because like you said, he acted like an adult. Okay. When a child hunch an adult, isn't the child acting like an adult? Come on. Ain't the child acting like an adult? And if so, if the child is acting like an adult, it shouldn't be illegal. Because now they're both doing adult actions. But we wouldn't stand for that, right? We really wouldn't stand for that. In this society, because of the era that we're in, we would not stand for it only because it's the law. That's it. Had nothing to do with your goddamn morals and all that shit right there. Your morals is based off the laws. Because if you was born in a time where the shit was legal, it wouldn't even be like a second thought to you. Well, to any of us. Because we would have been raised in a time to where such and such was legal. So, it had nothing to do with your moral, oh, you shouldn't bang a minor. If it was legal, we wouldn't even be saying it. And there was a time where it was legal and it wasn't a problem to the masses. Just saying. Y'all, we need to get these 500 likes. Hold on. Did I hit that right? Try it again. We finna go ahead on and try to move to something else. Let's go ahead on and go to something else. We got 418. Thumbs up. I need for y'all to hit the thumbs up, Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. Thumbs up, PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. I need your support around here. It's Friday. I ain't showed up for nothing. I need your support. Shout out to all the people who already supporting me. Y'all already know who you are. And I appreciate y'all. I really, really do appreciate you being around here. Come on, y'all. Let's get the numbers up. Let's get these numbers up so we can go ahead on and move to the next thing. We got to move to the next thing. Damn it, I said I was going to start doing this too because I really do need to start doing this right here just for my own sanity and own breathing. Hold on. I need to start back doing this right here so I don't overexert. I think I use the proper term, overexert myself. Y'all give me a good little minute. How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get a link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you to like and share and tell somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the Cash App. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if you get it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the Midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear you out there on the screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. Let's go on and get back to it. Got to get back at it. We got a Texas. Then we're in Texas. We in Texas, y'all doing too much out here in the street. What it say? A Texas lawyer is caught on camera trying to do what? Kill his ex-girlfriend. No, for real.
An attempted murder in Texas when an attorney walks into a bar, pulls out a gun, and aims it at his ex-girlfriend. 16 seconds, all caught on camera. 41-year-old Gavin Rush walks in, aims that gun, but the quick action of the two men sitting at that bar stopped this from going any further. News Station's Kelly Beeson joins us live. And Kelly, some people not happy. This guy is now out on bail.
Yeah, you're right, Nicole. He's reportedly out on $40,000 bond. Today we spoke with a former public defender who says while the surveillance video was in fact released publicly and is causing outrage, it can be harmful to litigate these types of cases in public before they see a courtroom.
So they're saying that the biggest problem is going to be able to litigate this right here because now everyone has seen it. So you really can't get a fair trial when it comes down to certain things because now you have tainted. Big word. I hear you got that script. You have tainted the community, the ones who are supposed to be your peers on the jury stand. That's really what that right there means. But go ahead. Go.
This is surveillance video tweeted out by a member of Austin City Council.
Watch.
You can see the man on the far side of the bar appearing to exchange words with the woman behind the counter. Then he pulls out a gun.
She was talking slick. He was saying something. I don't want to talk to you when you come up to my job and all that. Bitch, I just want to have a conversation with you. Oh no? Okay. Here.
Pointing it in her direction as the woman backs away and two other men tackle him to the ground.
Superheroes. Look at them superheroes.
The man in the video is 41-year-old Gavin Rush, an attorney reportedly now charged with a second-degree felony.
Gavin, what it do, playboy? Hey. Domestic love at its finest, baby.
An aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
And this goes to show no matter how educated you are, no matter how much college you have, how many degrees that you have, the number one thing that we all have in common, we as humans, with feelings and emotions and heartache, our hearts can be broken no matter who you are, no matter how successful you are, and no matter how unsuccessful you are.
Released on bail at $40,000.
Out on bail, fresh out of jail, baby. 40. 40? Man, that's nothing. That's not point. Yeah, I was going to shoot him, but hell, he was probably just playing.
In less than 2 days. Now calls for his jail time are growing louder, with this tweet from a local city council member making the rounds on Twitter. It reads in part, "This attorney belongs behind bars, pending a lengthy jury of his peers."
He ain't do nothing. But did she die though? He ain't killed nobody.
I'm deeply disturbed watching this video and committed to a safe city. However, a former public defender we spoke with says rushing to judgment in cases like these erodes public trust in the justice system.
That's right. You cannot rush to judgment. You don't know if it was a water gun. You don't know what she had there. She probably, hell, what if she cussed his mom out? What if she said something about one of the dead children or something? You know, because you can't talk about the dead. You don't know. What if she gave him an STD and the one on Friday? Shout out to Todd Nisha for the $5 super chat. Say, hey, Willie, say I'm late, but I'm here. Say, what the is going on out here? Say, I keep telling people life isn't promised to anyone. Check it 23.6 and your 9. I'm telling you, we taking things for granted.
Yes, what we've seen is troubling. Yes, what we've learned is troubling, but we're at the very beginning.
Sabatini says there are a variety of factors that come into play in domestic violence cases, including any potential threats from either party.
What if she's been the aggressor the whole time?
Issues with mental illness or possible substance abuse.
He got 3 ways to get off. What if she was abusive? What if he have mental issues? And what if he been on them essential products? He got 3 ways to get off. 3 ways to beat the charge. Go ahead.
Well, there's also been public outrage expressed over the bail amount. Sabatini adds a judge made a legal determination after considering all factors in the case.
That's right. What if she got the keys to his house? What if she broke into his house? Huh? What if he loaned her a car and she didn't get the keys back? There's so many things. What if he, what if she threatened him? What if she threatened to kill one of his family members? We don't know. We don't know. Said, she probably beat on him behind closed doors, and he was sick of it.
We rely so heavily on the principles that have formed our justice system.
Watch this. People will call them 2 dudes a hero. People will call them 2 dudes a hero, boy. This what they'll do. Call them a hero. They just at the bar in the daytime. That's an AM, right? Is that like at 10 a.m.? I am looking up here. So it's it better not be no 10 o'clock in the morning. It probably was at 10 o'clock in the morning. It was something in the AM. They trying to have a drink. They went up there to have a drink and told their significant other that they up there at the bar just sipping before they come on home, going on knock that day off when they get on home. Stopping there before they go see the children. Stopping before they go see family members and stuff like that right there, just to have a little drink. And then they jump up like heroes. They could have both lost their life because of what they going through. I told y'all, typically it's behind monkey. Typically when we get hurt, harmed, and killed, it's behind monkey. All because she had dealings with Buddy. Now, they was in a position to where some in their mind say, let's help. Wait. Y'all wasn't even the mission. Because if that's the case, he would have pointed in a waving action. If he was about all y'all. He came there for his target. And y'all intervened. Y'all better watch y'all back out here in these streets.
The case.
We rely so heavily.
Say the old heads at the bar at breakfast.
On the principles that have formed our justice system. Large part of that is the presumption of innocence. If the community is starting to create an idea of what they think happened, before any evidence is introduced, he may not get a fair trial.
And he's not going to get a fair trial because the video has been released.
Now, there are reports, Nicole, that Rush came into that bar after his ex-girlfriend had told him she was breaking things off and dating someone else. The affidavit reportedly said Rush pulled out his gun after he came into the bar asking to speak with his ex, and she said no.
Stop. I'm probably the only one that have been telling y'all. Somebody want to break up, somebody don't want to break up. We all know this. Watch it. We all know that you just can't break up with somebody and then when they trying to keep you and to win you back and stuff like that. We all know that you cannot just ghost them like that. We all know at a certain age, we all know that that's not healthy. That's really not healthy for you to just, you have been with somebody and now like, it's over, I'm done. And now they're trying to communicate with you. We all know that things get violent. We know that. And she did that. It's her fault. She know better. Because in my mind, she was probably done the same way back in the days when somebody broke up with her. And somebody broke up with her and talked about breaking up with her. She kept texting and kept calling back. Can we just talk about it? Imagine somebody keep trying to call you and so they can have the opportunity to say, can we talk about it? And they don't answer their phone. They don't answer their text. You got to go up to the job. Why? Because you love them.
Introduced, he may not get a fair trial.
Now, there are reports, Nicole, that Rush came into that bar after his ex-girlfriend had told him she was breaking things off and dating someone else.
I just missed it. I just missed it. I hope that y'all just caught it. Just a smidget. Just a smidget. Did y'all hear what she said? Hold on. Just a smidget for what she said. I missed it. I'm glad I just played it back. Watch this.
There are reports, Nicole, that Rush came into that bar after his ex-girlfriend had told him she was breaking things off and dating someone else.
Stop. Breaking things. We finna break up, and I'm dating someone else. Oh, Jesus. You don't tell nobody that. You who raising these people? You don't tell nobody it's over, and I got somebody new. Wait, what? Say when it's time to break up, it's time to move and a new job. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, it's already bad that you telling somebody that you don't want to be with them anymore and you cutting off communications. That's something horrible. That's something horrible because people, they need to talk things through. So a lot of times it helps them get over things because they can talk things out with the person who is separating and dividing from them. That makes sense. You said, I'm breaking it off and I got another meet. And y'all tried to stop him from shooting. I can't take y'all serious. He say, how was she his ex-girlfriend and breaking up still? No. From the point to where the media is speaking at this moment, when he came in, that was his ex-girlfriend. Because she told him on the phone or in his face or something. No. I'm pretty sure she did not tell him in his face. On the phone, in my mind, listen, it's over. I got somebody else who did this and that. And would not answer the phone, would not talk about it, would not discuss it. The only way he can have this conversation, because when somebody breaks up with you that you really, really love and you don't want to break up with, it destroys you. It really knocks you back. Like it really, really do. But for you to tell it, this can be male and or female. You do not tell somebody it's over and I got somebody else already. So you've been with that person the whole... Oh, Jesus. Now I got to do something to hurt you that will make me feel better. Say she a bartender duck. I'm finna play it again. Listen to what the lady say.
Before any evidence is introduced, he may not get a fair trial.
Now, there are reports, Nicole, that Rush came into that bar after his ex-girlfriend had told him she was breaking things off and dating someone else.
After she told him she was breaking things off and dating someone else, she didn't give him 24 hours before she told him, I'm dating someone else. You trying to get killed. You trying to get... Listen, anybody dealing with that woman needs to stop. She gonna put your ass in the situation out here in these streets. I'm trying to tell you something. Say it depends on how long ago did the actual breakup with him. Then she met someone else. Now she says it's over and she has another player. Say just in mind. You might be right. Might got a point.
Before any evidence is introduced, he may not get a fair trial.
Now, there are reports, Nicole, that Rush came into that bar after his ex-girlfriend had told him she was breaking things off and dating someone else. The affidavit reportedly said Rush pulled out his gun after he came into the bar asking to speak with his ex.
Shout out to Michael for the $2 super chat. Say, what happened to getting the booty call? Ooh, remember them days. Shout out to TW for the $2 super chat. He said, Grandma said, every pair has a spare, Willie. That's what's up.
And she said, no word yet.
He asked to holler at let's shout. Let me holler at you for a good little minute. No. Okay.
On a trial date.
All right, Kelly, thank you for that. Thank you for watching.
All right. Okay. Tired of y'all being heroes out here in the goddamn street. Speaking of heroes, we got one more, and I'm going to go on and get y'all on up out of here. But I got to wait for a minute so I can get over 500. I need to get over these 500. Let me check the Cash App. And y'all can hit the Cash App, too, if you want to. The PayPal, the Super Chat. Appreciate that right there. What is this one? Oh. All right. Bam. I want y'all to listen to this. This is a sad, sad story. This is a real sad story. Not that one. This one right here. Because I got the heroes. Give y'all some pat on the back. Boy, y'all done made over 500. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Let's talk about heroes. I want y'all to really listen to this, as y'all always really listen to the videos. Y'all really do. Y'all really do. Shout out to Zachary for the $15 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Hold on. Shout out to Darcel for the $10 cash app. Say for STD Friday. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Look here. A young father is killed and is being hailed as a hero. Here we go.
Act of bravery turns deadly. A young father shot and killed while trying to break up a fight. And Dawn, you spoke with his mom?
I did, Sheba. I spoke to this woman who is a mother of 4 sons, and she is feeling so many emotions tonight. She is heartbroken, she is devastated, but she's also proud of the courage that her son showed to save the lives of others.
She just lost her son. She lost her son by getting involved into a situation that wasn't his own. And the mother is heartbroken and sad, but she's also proud that her son put himself in a position and got killed. Wait, what? What? Huh? Go ahead.
He wasn't in the streets. He wasn't selling drugs. My baby died protecting everybody.
21-year-old Tylee Williams Clark was out celebrating a friend's 21st birthday at Cooper's Bar in Chester Township, just blocks from his home. It was early Thanksgiving morning. Police say an altercation spilled outside into the street, and Tylee was shot and killed trying to break up the fight.
I heard pop, 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 and I just jumped up.
Tylee's mom was up late getting a jump on her Thanksgiving cooking and had dozed off when she says she heard 9 gunshots.
I just had a feeling.
Dawn Clark says her son was an amazing young man. He graduated Chester High School in 2019. He was a star football player, winning many awards. His dad, Baron Lane, too upset to talk to us, but sharing this video of him taking his son to Shippensburg University, where Tylee had earned a football scholarship.
The daddy is too distraught and shaken up to do an interview.
You play football. We had so many plans. Who would have thought?
Tylee's mom says he was a doting and loving father to his 2-year-old daughter, Skyla. The little girl will now grow up not knowing her dad.
Don't y'all hate when people call people heroes and they leave behind people that should not be left behind? Boy, I had a 2-year-old daughter. He was a father. He was a father. Any type of people be hailed as heroes. I'm happy that they was a hero. Wait, what? Why don't you ask the children that's being left behind, are they happy that their daddy played a superhero? We play too much, man.
It's a pain that you can't describe. You don't have no more tears.
It's a pain you can't describe. You have no more tears. It's a pain you can't describe. The daddy did not do no interview. The daddy broke up. I ain't trying to talk no goddamn body out here in these streets. With God, all things is possible, is what the t-shirts say. That's what's up.
Don't have nothing.
But even in death, Tylee is saving lives.
Oh, I just got mad. Hold. Be professional. Even in death, he's saving lives.
He donated 2 of his kidneys and got 2 beautiful recipients. A man in his 30s, a woman in her 50s. To know my son died a hero, baby, the best gift.
What the fuck? What? Hey, hold on, dog. Hey, listen. People, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel. Hey, speak your truth.
Kidneys and got 2 beautiful recipients. A man in his 30s, a woman in her 50s. To know my son died a hero, baby, that's the best gift.
Whoa. Say she got paid off. Say she tripping. In my mind, they did have insurance. Say she gonna have to pay for those donations of his body parts. That is not free. Say she's not getting any money off him. Say he died a dummy for not minding his own business. He say, how's the death of your child a gift? Damn it, I couldn't even come up with the words to say what you just had to say. How's your child death a gift, though? Say he died a damn fool. Oh, my God, I couldn't believe that she said that when I watched him. Like, whoa. Guess who don't think like that? Watch this. I bet the daddy won't say that. I bet the daddy won't say that.
Her 50s. To know my son died a hero, baby, that's the best gift.
Do y'all understand that she couldn't even cry? I was going to let it go. But, baby, you tried to dig deep. You tried to breathe slow. You tried to work the tears up. But according to facial behavior, tells a different story, baby.
Baby, that's the best gift.
When we do that, that's the best. You're trying to, right at that moment, typically the tears, they come out. I'm not saying that this mother is not hurt. I ain't saying that shit. Around here at the Willie Williams Show, we point out to where a whole bunch of these mamas just don't be crying. For whatever reason, they do not be crying. And I think that in my mind, I think that that's sad, especially when they come out here talking about this was my best friend, this was my real, this was my everything and all that. Not a tear. What year is it? It's 2022. My old boy died in 1989. I can't talk 3 minutes without my eyes tearing up. But that's just me. Everybody ain't the same. But I'm just trying to point something out to you. That was over 30 years ago. Was it? If we do the math. 9, 10, 20. Yeah. That was over 30 years ago. You mean to tell me this just happened? And then she pointed out when you all cried out or something like that. Right there. Hold on. I had to back this shit up. Baby, I'm sorry.
And an altercation spilled outside into the street.
Say she got money for them organs.
And Tylee was shot and killed trying to break up the fight.
I heard pop, 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 and I just jumped up.
Tylee's mom was up late getting a jump on her Thanksgiving cooking and had dozed off when she says she heard 9 gunshots.
I just had a feeling.
Dawn Clark says her son was an amazing young man. He graduated Chester High School in 2019. He
say, look at her wig. Say they cut the check. Say daddy distraught because he ain't get no money.
Star football player winning many awards.
Look. And like I said earlier, it's always the good young folk who is dying. The good young folk. The folk who have a better chance of being positive and doing something in life. It seemed to be losing their lives.
His dad, Baron Lane, too upset to talk to us, but sharing this video of him taking his son to Shippensburg University, where Tylee had earned a football scholarship.
A proud daddy. Proud daddy. Say mama had insurance on her son through her job. That is by one of the #1 ways that a lot of folk have insurance. And it's through their job. A lot of us don't have the outside insurance, which I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all don't have outside insurance, please go get outside insurance, because if that job fire you, you have no insurance. Here we go.
You play football. We had so many plans.
Y'all had a whole bunch of plans. Shout out to Michael for the $5 super chat. He say he's only a hero for the moment till the next hero. Trying to tell you.
Who would have thought?
Tylee's mom says he was a doting and loving father to his 2-year-old daughter, Skyla. The little girl will now grow up not knowing her dad.
Do y'all kind of understand that she made it about herself when she said that that's the best gift? That's the best gift that he could have given. Do you know what, in a sense, what would have been like a better gift? That he was able to raise his daughter. That should be a great gift of all mothers, that their sons is able to raise their kids. Wouldn't that be like a better gift? I'm just thinking out loud. Because for him dying, being a hero is a great gift. Wow. I don't know.
It's a pain that you can't describe.
It's a pain you can't describe. Go ahead.
You don't have no more tears.
Mama says a pain that you can't describe. You don't have no more tears. She just told us that she's not finna cry. Well, she can't cry. It's a pain that you can't describe. Every week, we do stories about someone losing their loved one, someone's dying. It's a pain that you can't describe. All of these people's going through this pain, and guess what they're doing? Crying. A lot of them cannot stop crying because it's a pain that you cannot explain. It's a pain that you cannot get past for a lot of people. And you mean to tell this just happened and now we ain't got no more tears? I know, Willie, everybody's different. Understood. He said the dad gonna divorce him now, his son gone. Now, the way that this is, I don't think the mama and daddy is together.
You don't have nothing.
Oh, yeah, she had 4 sons.
But even in death, Tylee is saving lives.
My baby donated 2 of his kidneys.
Now stop. Watch this. Unless he was on the donors list. Let's say that he wasn't on the donors list and he didn't sign the donor thing on his driver's license and all that stuff right there. The parents had to be asked. The next of kin had to be asked, can they use his organs? So if he did not sign up to be a donor, and if the parents had to say or give the go-ahead, then what she said right here don't make sense. Watch this.
Even in death, Tylee is saving lives.
My baby donated 2 of his kidneys.
Say my baby donated 2 of his kidneys. Unless he was on the donate list, he didn't voluntarily donate. Or he didn't sign up to donate. If they went through y'all donated y'all's child's organs.
Even in death, Tylee is saving lives.
My baby donated 2 of his kidneys and got 2 beautiful recipients. A man in his 30s, a woman in her 50s. But to know my son died a hero, baby, that's the best gift.
Yeah. She donated his organs. He said his father wasn't married to this woman. This is why he is not present. Say a father would have told him to be with his child, not at a party. Say no father in that household. Ooh, you got a real good point right there, because it was Thanksgiving night. She got up to start the Thanksgiving early. So this was like Thanksgiving Eve, right? He's one who don't be in the streets. So none of that right there. So in my mind, he should have been with his baby. That make a whole bunch of sense. But I do know, even if we do not be in the streets, sometimes we need mama and them to watch our children. I got it. I understand. Sometimes it just be our day to go. Shout out to Tanisha for the $2 super chat. He say, how close did she live by the place to hit the shots? He say, just a few blocks. She heard all 9 shots. So she was like close to the spot.
Now the family is planning.
Hold on. Watch her face after she say the best gift to where she makes that mouth motion and then it goes back straight. Watch how quick it happened, though.
A man in his 30s.
Watch this.
A woman in her 50s. To know my son
Watch
died
this.
a hero, baby.
There, right here.
That's the best gift.
Did y'all see that? Oh, did y'all see that? She made this face and went right back to the... Watch this.
Gift.
Did you see her face? Was it just me? Oh my God, did y'all see that? Wow, say she got insurance on that son. Say young mama with no sense turn into old mamas with no sense. Damn. Did you see that snapback though? Look.
Baby. That's the best gift.
That baby went right back into her street mode. Say she was in Section 8 housing. Say she had that boy in the hood. Say she a robot.
Now the family is planning a balloon release for Tylee outside their home tomorrow. A viewing and celebration of life service will be held on Monday. Police are continuing to investigate who took the life of this promising young man. Sheba and Jason.
Just so terrible, Dawn. Her son saved so many lives, even in death. So thank you for bringing us that story tonight. Act of bravery.
What did she say at the end?
That's not
Jason.
Just so terrible, Dawn. Her son saved so many lives, even in death. So thank you for bringing us that.
Hey, don't nobody want to hear that right there. That boy left a daughter. That daughter may grow up and be a hoe and every goddamn thing I hear any goddamn scream because she may not get the proper guidance. She might have to fight for love and shit like that right there. It might take her 15 dudes before she get it right. Because she ain't got no damn daddy. A hero? Boy. Shout out to Tanisha for the $2 super chat. Say, I'd rather have a live son who's not a hero. I'm trying to tell you something. Like I done told my goddamn children, y'all better not be no... Stop playing that little hero shit now. Don't be around here with that little hero shit. Nope. Mind your goddamn business. Say, I bet mama know who did it. Say she probably got him knocked off. Good mama. And again, we don't put nothing past nobody. We don't put nothing past nobody. That baby could not cry. She couldn't muster up the tears, and her face went right back. She snapped back so fast. I was like, oh, whoa. Any behavioral specialist will tell you that was a problem. Trying to be more careful. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man, because y'all done made it around here to the end of the Midday News on this STD Friday, man. I appreciate y'all for being around here. Written players, listen. Prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show is just the finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work, mess around and lose your little la-la. I'm trying to help y'all out around here in these streets. You got to do better. We got to do better. Get it checked, babies. Y'all better check your player's prostate. You say she got them knocked off for insurance. Say no more child support. Say checks for him. You say she needed another way of income for his moving on. Boy, it's a possibility. Hey. Whoo, boy, y'all be careful. Listen, we will be back at 8 o'clock. Appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. Thank y'all for the thumbs up on the PayPal, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Appreciate all the support on this lovely Payday, this lovely STD Friday. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Do what y'all need to do. And when y'all get off work, swing on around and pick up your essential products so you can have a wonderful weekend out here in these streets. I'm going to see y'all then. Y'all have a good one. And listen, y'all stop trying to be heroes. especially for y'all who have children, because it don't benefit your children to be a hero for someone else. Appreciate y'all for rocking. I done hit that damn button. I'm out of here.